Man, dude, I'm exhausted. Uh,
Yeah, actually.
Family shit. I'm just like, I skipped a thing yesterday because I just was like, I can't. I'm fucking tired. There was too much interaction with people this whole last week where I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah,
I need a
we didn't,
break.
right? didn't we didn't post a lot between last show and this show, but we also didn't talk a lot about what we had posted
Yeah.
for last show because we
Yeah,
were drunk
I
idiots and
honestly, I don't remember if we covered anything. Um,
we tried talking about a few things, but we never stayed on task long enough to cover it in any depth.
did we need to though? I guess for some of them. I mean,
It's fair.
The KFC console.
We
All
talked
right.
about that. We did talk about that for sure.
Okay, talked about that. I know we did the Steam Awards. You unwrapped your thing.
I did unwrap
We
my
did
thing.
that. Yep.
I guess we were going to
That
talk about
episode
what.
feels like a blur. I
Right.
don't
It.
remember
It. Well,
anything from
that's
that episode.
because it was. So
And we recorded for like 3 hours,
we
right?
recorded a 3 hour show and we don't remember any of it.
Yeah, we're only doing an hour today. I'm
Okay,
gonna say that right
that's
now.
totally fine. I'm okay with that.
So I'm still recovering.
That's
So
totally fair and reasonable. We were going to talk about what we got for Crimbus.
yes,
So,
I got my gift early. I got the desk,
oh,
so
okay, that was all
much.
okay.
There wasn't much else on that list.
Yeah, I got a buttload of cash.
That's always good.
I got like
Always good.
$300. No, I got like four
Nice.
hundred bucks because I got a
You
bunch.
could. You could,
I got a bunch of money from my grandma, and then I got a bunch of money from Juliana's parents.
nice.
Like I got like 100 or so from, or yeah, a little over 100 from grandma because my grandmother loves me. Like
Oh,
some for like, and this is all like some for birthday, some for Christmas, you know.
yeah, yeah. Because you're
And then
cursed with that fate.
like I've apparently just been accepted into Juliana's family
It's
because
good.
yeah, her mom sent me $200 for birthday and Christmas, so 100 for birthday, 100 for Christmas.
Nice. That's always
When
good.
last year I only got 100,
Oh, see, there you
so
go.
I'm moving
That
up. I'm moving up in the world.
Yeah,
And
sounds
like
like it. It's good.
I was telling Juliana, like my goal is because the golden in law has already been established. There's no way I can dethrone
No.
there's no way I can dethrone my brother-in-law's wife. She's amazing. She's incredible. I can't.
Oh,
I
okay.
cannot.
Okay.
I cannot hope to to dethrone her. It's just not possible. So
Okay.
I'm totally set and just okay with being the number two in law,
The runner-up. Yeah.
the runner up. Like I will establish myself as the number two in law, and like I really set myself up because I climbed up on their fucking tin roof last year, nearly fell off. Those things are horrifying because you know you go up on a normal roof and the first thing you do is lower your center of gravity, turn around, sit down, and you got the traction
Yeah.
because it's the grid. Well, that doesn't. It's a slide.
Yeah.
It's a fucking slide.
That's awesome. Oh,
But I ended up climbing up on the roof because they needed a signal booster to get a cell signal to the house. So I ended up setting up one of those, pointed at the proper place, and climbed up
nice.
and actually like did things and figured out how to make it work and not look like shit.
And your tech support now.
I know,
So
right? Well,
congratulations on that.
yeah, right. But yeah,
I don't
so
envy that
right,
because
so
I am
I've
also tech support.
you know.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah,
aware.
we yeah, I'm basically I'm just like I am committed to being the number two in law. And Juliana's like, well, my sister's boyfriend's doing really, you know, he's doing pretty good. You know, he's putting in the time. And I was like, no, he's good. He's gonna be number three. That's
He's
just how
gonna
it
be
is.
number
He's
three.
set at number three.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll have to just settle for that because like the bottom in law is already established and it's not hard to be like the bar is set so low on that one. so
That's
low.
awesome.
But yeah, I got cash from them, and then I got $100 cash from my parents. So like
Nice.
if I really wanted to, I could get a not like I did some shopping. I could totally get a not terrible new GPU. I think I could get a 5600 XT, which is a
I would
it's a
just wait.
yeah.
I mean, you know when
Nothing's
supply comes in.
nothing's in stock anyway.
Yeah, look, as soon as Q2 of next year hits, man, it's probably gonna
Yeah.
be a wave of, oh look, all the stock's back in,
Oh,
and
for
prices are
sure.
gonna like bottom out
Yeah,
again.
for sure.
Not to mention the 3060 has been established at this point as there's going to be a 12 gig variant coming out.
Yeah, and then
Which so whatever.
yeah,
Nvidia's doing weird things I don't understand, but
they're trying too hard, is what they're doing.
uh, yeah, I don't know.
But
I don't
then
understand it.
in actual things that I got the air compressor that I wanted for my airbrush.
Oh, nice,
And then
nice,
my parents
nice.
gave me like a $50 gift certificate to that the place where they bought it, so I can get a couple extra things, which will be nice.
Nice. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, for me, I don't ever want anything because I. It's one of those things where I growing up we were middle class, but kind of on that low end middle class. So it's like, yeah, childhood. It's like, yeah, we got stuff, but growing up, I could see more. It's like I was more aware of financial situations, so I was like, I don't want anything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't get me anything. And personally, I also hate getting gifts because I feel like, okay, I need to get you something now.
Right.
Even it's just I don't like that
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's if people don't get me things, I'm happy. I'm generally pretty happy about stuff. Um,
Well, and like
so
I never know what I want, and like this year I had the benefit of like, okay, I'm actually trying to establish myself as a mini painting person.
yeah,
So
yeah,
get me stuff for that. You're at
yeah,
that point you're investing in me, so I feel a
yep,
little bit better. Is like I know I'm gonna use this, and I'm eventually gonna like. I
yep.
see it
That's
as
what I
them.
did.
I see it as them investing in me instead of just giving me something. You know.
I gave you content. That's what I
Yes.
gave
Yes, you
you.
did. Yes, you did. And I've got another friend who I'm giving the opportunity to give me content because I am helping a friend ascend to the PC master race.
Oh, nice. That is always a gift. I enjoy doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I was actually talking to a friend of mine yet last night and was asking because his kids, they're young, they have Switches, they both have Switches, and they were
Mm-hmm.
playing Borderlands on their Switches, and he loves it because he's a big Borderlands like 1 and 2 guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like, yeah, this is prime gaming for my kids right now. This is the shit, and I'm like, dude, when are you gonna get them PCs? I was like, what's the age? I'm already planning out builds for these kids in my head, and it's like, they're not even my kids, but I'm like, dude, we could knock some serious shit together. Like this would be,
That's what
train
it's.
get them young into that PC
Oh
game.
yeah, that's what it's about. But yeah,
So
I was talking to a couple of my friends, and we had helped another friend, uh, with a PC. Like we had some spare parts, and we're like, oh hey, yeah, we can cobble something together and get him an actual desktop PC.
yeah,
So we did that, and we got that working, and then we had another friend who doesn't have a PC. Like he was very lucky to actually get a PlayStation 5, but then
oh
right,
wow,
he was able to grab a pre-order for a PlayStation 5.
jeez, wow,
Right, like when it leaked early, he was able to actually get one, and it stuck.
nice. I just think he could trade that now for a gaming PC.
I know, right? But
Oh,
one of my friends who helped the first friend get his PC was just like, "Hey, we've still got some parts, and like if we're willing to put up cost for a few things, like we had to buy a case, we had to buy a couple other things, but luckily the people involved are just like, yeah, no, I can front that, I can sponsor this." Like we ended up having to buy a PC. And then one was like, "Oh yeah, no, I'll just use this as an opportunity to upgrade my entire rig." So he upgraded to Ryzen 3000.
Nice,
So
nice.
he upgraded all his no, or yeah, he upgraded all his main PC to just be a beast, and then gave all the old parts. So we ended up putting a mini ITX case and a mini ITX motherboard and ATX case. It just looks
Hey,
so,
you know,
but I mean, it works. It just looks so
yeah.
silly.
Oh yeah,
So we got
that's
all,
always
yeah,
hilarious.
we got all that put together, and then we gave the newer stuff to the guy we had already hooked up, and
Hmm.
then we took the PC he was using and put a couple pieces in it. Like we had to get a hard drive, so like we're just like, oh shit, we need a mass storage drive. What can we get for a reasonable price? So I just hopped on Best Buy and pulled it up, and like they were selling Western Digital Blues 2 terabytes for $50.
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah,
just
those are
grabbed one of
cheap.
those, threw that in there, and my goal at this point, like I'm currently in the process of working on it. I got the hard drive installed. Now I'm working on setting up a boot drive to reinstall Windows on it and make sure it all works, and then I'm gonna get it sent up to him. And I've got a mechanical keyboard and gaming mouse. He's gonna get my G500S.
Do you need any Windows 10 keys or anything?
Wouldn't hurt.
I might have an extra.
Yeah, if you've
Maybe I need to look.
if you've got one, go ahead and throw it my way. It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I'll have a look. See, I might still have a good one somewhere.
Yeah, we're just setting him up, and like I was before we started recording here. I was talking to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, what games are popular?" Like the first thing he bought was Fallout New Vegas.
Jesus.
Right. First thing he bought was Fallout New Vegas and the Master Chief Collection and Portal 1 and 2.
Wow.
Like he already
So,
like I told, and his direct quote for me, and he's like, "These Steam sales are gonna kill me," and I was like, welcome to hell,
yeah,
brother."
dude, don't show him Humble Bundle. That's another fucking
That's my
road.
response. I straight up and is like, "Oh, you're gonna be in trouble when you find Humble Bundle, because where's that section?"
I don't even know what. Oh, there's 21 bundles right now. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
there's only one games bundle. They've got all of Cyberpunk for $15. It's all of Cyberpunk 2020 for $15. My friend grabbed
Oh,
that. Right?
I found all of that for you. So
I
there
know.
you go.
I know.
That was it's funny. Like I said, that was the easiest thing I've ever Google searched, like ever.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I was like, hey, there's probably what he's looking for. Cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, Jesus, Steam is gonna make me go insane with these sales. Welcome to hell. So far, I have both Portal games, New Vegas, and the Master Chief Collection, which all equals less than $40. It's like 9 games.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yeah.
that's
And then my response was, just wait till you find out about Humble Bundle. Oh shit.
yeah, it's bad.
So what are Steam points?
Oh, let me tell you about Steam points.
And I'm like, they're
Let me
basically
let me
useless stuff
introduce
that gets
you
you to
to Steam levels.
yeah,
Like, let me
fucking
just really
yeah.
destroy
I was
everything.
just like, Steam points are useless. Trading cards are useless. Trading cards are just free money.
Free money or Steam levels for badges that you can collect.
But I've actually talked him into like actual interest for Team Fortress 2 because I guess he played it back on like the 360 with the orange
Oh
box,
yeah,
which that's how
yeah,
I started too. But that's the pure vanilla. That is when the game launched, and that's it. No updates,
yeah.
no
Yep,
hats, no extra
man.
weapons, nothing. So I was like, "Oh, dude, the 360 version is a complete. It's a completely different beast on PC
Yeah, it is.
because the
There's so
PC
much
version
shit
doesn't
that's crazy.
have man versus machine. It doesn't have. It
Yeah,
doesn't even have payload as a game
dude,
mode.
my my brother. I was looking at his account, and he's got like an ungodly amount of time in Team Fortress 2. I think somewhere around 3K
Oh Jesus!
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like the stuff that he has amassed from collecting
Oh yeah.
is unreal. Like I don't know if he knows, but he's got like over $2,500 worth of stuff. And to my knowledge, he's never bought anything. Like it's all
Wow.
drops. But he's been playing forever, so it's just like,
Wow.
jeez. But I'll never tell him. I will never tell him. I'll
Because
let him discover that.
the most I've seen in one of my friends in Team Fortress 2 is like 700 hours, which is still a lot of time for one game.
It's a lot of time. I mean, I've got friends who've got over 3K hours in like CS:GO and shit like that.
Yeah, I knew a guy who had like 3,500 hours in Dota 2.
Yeah, I mean, it adds up. I'm scared to think like how much time I have in something like League of Legends where they don't track the time. Um,
If Minecraft was tracked on my Steam profile, it would probably be like my fourth most played game. I think actually, let me take a look here because I've got it because it tracks it on my on Radeon software how long you've played each game. Yeah, I have 174
really?
hours in
Jeez.
in Minecraft. You're being summoned.
Oh, I am. All right. Crisis averted.
Okay. Yeah, Minecraft is my number 4 most played game, and that's just since I've had this iteration of my drivers.
Hmm.
That's not counting, the hours I put into it before, when I first bought the game back in like 2013. So it's
Yeah.
probably like my second or third most played game, but it's definitely under Monster Hunter, over Team Fortress 2.
Let's see. Highest for me on Steam is CS:GO, and then Rust. Dear Lord, that's a game that will suck your life away if you let it.
Highest for me is Borderlands 2 with just shy of 400 hours.
Does not surprise me.
That was my shit. I played that game every day for like years. But yeah, I recently jumped back into Minecraft because you asked me about Farmageddon. I was like, I haven't checked in a while. So there's been some updates. We've got an
Yeah.
automatic wool farm for every color of wool.
Nice. Excellent.
So I got to kill all the sheep. That was great. Good XP grind. So I was like, so we're set on all the wool. Like we're set on all the colors of wool, right? My friend's like, yeah. So I could kill all the sheep that are out in the field, right? Yeah, cool. And then I did it. Just woof,
Nice.
cull the
That's
herd.
that's good. That's
Um,
good.
so we also have established a good trading hub in the bottom of Farmageddon. So we have like 3 librarians, 3 farmers. I fixed the zombie farmer, by the way.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Because yeah,
I was
we
wondering.
that was a task and a half. So my
Yeah,
friend and I,
because he was walled in the last time we brought him up,
he
right?
was he was yeah, he was sarcophagized. He was walled in for like a month.
Oh shit.
Because okay,
Kill
so in
me.
in order to fix a zombie,
Golden apple.
no, you have to
No?
golden apple while they're under the effect of a weakness potion.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't have a brewing stand.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
So we needed to make a brewing stand. The problem to making a brewing stand is you need blaze rods.
Oh,
The only place you
yeah.
could get blaze rods is in the Nether.
Yeah, yeah.
So we had to go.
Jeez.
We had to go find a fortress because they only show up in the fortress.
Yeah.
So we ended up finding like 4 overworld nether portals. And then we've created a tunnel network linking all of them in the nether. Because for every
Yeah.
one block traveled in the nether, it's 8 blocks overworld.
Yep.
So we kind of have a little fast travel system established. Because two of the nether portals we have are underwater in coral
Oh,
reefs.
nice. Yeah. That's cool.
Right? So that's a neat little thing. One
Yeah.
one spawns in the ice spikes biome.
Ooh.
Right? That's really cool. I got to see that last
Yeah.
night. That was a lot of fun. But we found one, and so what we would do is we'd find a portal, mark the coordinates in the Nether, go back to our main portal in our hub,
Yeah.
and then go to link that portal in the Nether. So when
Yeah. That's
we ended up finding a portal that popped in right next to a fortress.
oh, that's cool. That's like perfect.
Right? We're like, oh shit! Like it comes out on a nice flat area. Sure, there's a couple lava falls, which was really cool to see because they hadn't spawned in, so they just like slowly lava falls down. But so yeah, we were like, oh, okay. It was like a nice safe spot. There were only zombie piglins, so as long as we don't fuck with them, we're fine.
Yeah.
And we're just like, okay, let's do a little recon. And we go and we look around, and we're like, that's a fortress. Okay, so we went back to our hub, and then we're like, okay, here's the coordinates. We'll go. And as we were going, we ended up coming up on the other side of the fortress. As we were trying to get to the initial one. So we're just like, oh, cool. And we also, I ultimately ended up finding the blaze spawner. So
Nice.
we could probably figure out a safe way to get there and then farm them because blazes suck. So, so do wither skeletons. They are awful.
Yeah.
Because they'll, with full diamond armor, they'll do 8 hearts.
Yep.
And then poison you, so you just die. If you get hit by one, you're gonna die.
This is why I don't fuck with the Nether, man. I leave that to the professionals. That shit is.
So yeah, we got our blaze rods and we fixed the boy, and because I was the one who fixed him, I get crazy trading prices.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So I'm able to get because before he would buy 4 melons for 1 emerald.
Yeah.
Now he'll do 1-to-1 for me, just me.
Oh, damn. That's hot.
So yeah, we have 3 librarians, 3 farmers, an armorer, a weaponsmith, and a Fletcher.
Nice.
And we've got 2 iron golems. We've built an iron farm, which is a little messed up for what it is. Because basically you have to cheese the golem spawn mechanic.
Yep.
And the way we ended up doing it was we just had water funneling down into one corner with a lava block over it. And it just, when the golem spawns, it just gets shifted into the lava block, takes all its damage, and dies. Doing that for like a week, we've already gotten 2 full stacks of iron blocks.
Nice. Jeez.
Yeah. And like the way we kind of keep count of how many we've killed is they sometimes drop 1 poppy. And there's over 4 full stacks of poppies.
Wow. You guys are really putting the Ageddon and Farmageddon there.
Putting the screws to it. We rebuilt our melon farm, so that's up and running and going well. We've got an automated sugarcane farm. That's also up and running. We lost all of our bees, though.
Oh no!
They just disappeared. We don't know where they went. They're
nice. They're just gone.
They're gone now. So, and like in some of the excursioning we've done, we see bees in the middle of the ocean for some reason.
They are now water bees.
They're over there now. Last night, my friend and I went and we took out an underwater monument.
Nice.
Which was a hell of an ordeal, but now we've got enough prismarine for anything we'd ever need, and he's got a bunch of Hearts of the Sea, so we're just going to be able to be underwater. Because you know how those conduits work, right? You put the little Heart of the Sea in the middle, and then you build a prismarine structure around it, and as long as the prismarine is in water, or as long as the heart of the sea is in water, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's crazy. I like seeing successful group play
Right.
in Minecraft.
And then,
I'm always just like, I just build random shit. Here's a house. Here's a farm. All right,
right.
cool.
Yeah.
There's my Minecraft experience.
Right. That's a good one. I'm trying to convince Juliana to join in on it, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, you know, it's funny. She actually, she messaged me yesterday asking me where I was at in Valhalla because apparently she really needs to talk about the story,
she's
and I'm
she's
nowhere
she's
near
struggling with
complete
it.
with it.
She's over 90% done with the game.
So is it like a what the fuck is actually going on type situation, or
She just said that there was a twist, and she's been griping about the game ever since.
really?
She's
Oh, I
been
wonder
she's
if
been like, because she knows I want to play it, so she's not going to spoil it for me.
right.
But
Yeah.
she's just like, ugh. She's almost done with it, and like I think I've convinced her that, like, because she also wants to play Cyberpunk, and I'm just gonna let her, do that because we have our family
Oh,
like
yeah. You got
account, so she
the
can
sharing
just she
guide.
can just switch to my Steam account or play my Steam games, and I have Cyberpunk on Steam,
Yeah.
and then so
So I guess at some point I should like finish that story so I
yeah,
can.
she was very upset and has been for like 3 days about it because she found out about it.
Oh,
She found out about it on Thursday,
hmm.
and then it just got worse between Friday and Saturday.
It's like I have nobody to talk to this about.
Yeah,
The hell is going on?
yeah,
Yeah, I know that feeling. I guess I should like play that this week or
yeah. I need
something.
to finish Cyberpunk, but
I don't.
we
There's so
we
much to
ended
do still.
we ended our Minecraft session last night. My friend turned his realm into he created a creative super flat world because
Hmm.
we were like, oh hey, boats on ice is really fun and you can go super fast.
Yeah.
So we're working on creating a essentially a go-kart track in
Oh,
Farmageddon.
nice.
But we're gonna set it
Nice.
so but we're gonna set it up at the build limit, and the end of the track is going to launch you into the ocean.
All right.
So
Ugh.
we play tested a couple things to do that, and yeah, that got interesting. But we ended up like we laid out a track that we actually really like, that's like tough but fair,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
like we're gonna have it be a dual layered track too. So we're gonna use the launch
Oh,
mechanic.
really?
We're gonna use like you're gonna start on the bottom, and then we're gonna use the launch mechanic to push you up to the top.
Oh shit. That you're gonna when that's done, you should stream that. I
Oh,
wanna. I
absolutely,
wanna.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to watch that. That'd be fun. I will watch that, man. All this. See, this makes me want to like play Minecraft, but not play Minecraft. Oh, dude. First world game problems, dude. It's too much shit that I still need to play.
Right?
And then I'm like, I get it. You know how you get overwhelmed with it, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to what's comfortable and familiar, and
And that's how
not
you end
think
up
about
with
it.
3,000 hours in
And
anything.
all these other games. Oh, man. All right. Let's see here. I feel like I had something, but I didn't actually have anything because I haven't thought about anything
Same.
up
I've
until,
been brain off for like 3 days, man.
dude. Yeah, like ever since Wednesday, I've just been like, I feel disgusting and still want to die. I think my system's still not 100% right, which just means that's how fucking old I am at this point. I'm just like, oh God.
We're both just still hungover.
Yeah, and it wasn't even I don't even want to say I was hungover because I made myself throw up to just get all the bad out. Because I was like, I was so uncomfortable after as soon as that stream went off.
You're just
I
like, yeah,
immediately
yeah.
I immediately like leapt into bed essentially and was just rolling around like I'm uncomfortable.
I'm having a
And
bad
then
time.
yeah, so then I just went into the bathroom and just like hung out over the toilet for a little bit, going, "Gosh, should I just throw up or is this bad stomach feeling gonna go away?" And then I was like, "Nope, I gotta supermodel it." And so I just, fucking, yep, gotta feel better. And then what did I text Shasta? Because I texted her something. Um,
You messaged me. That was a ride.
I messaged you.
You did.
What did I message you?
Uh,
Uh,
so like I
oh,
messaged a
you
couple. I
asked.
messaged you a
Okay,
couple things, and then I'm just like, I assume you took a nap after we recorded. I took a trip to the bathroom, forced myself to puke, called Shasta, asked for help. Now I just woke up. Things I
yeah.
do for YouTube views. Jesus. I was
That was
by
at
the
like
that was like 2 hours later, and I was still drunk.
yeah. I at this point was not drunk. But I did my stomach still felt like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
the, the
oh
way you
yeah,
described it, yeah, I definitely pushed it to, and this is to go even further beyond territory, and then Goku all
yep,
over the bathroom.
yeah. Hot damn, dude! I'm like great comedic
You
everything.
even called it out. It was like, oh yeah, great
Hey,
story for
good
Saturday.
story. Saturday. Yeah. Uh,
And then
yeah.
you're just like,
Dakota.
hey, greasy food.
Oh, dude, yes, that. Well, I shouldn't have probably eaten all that food because that was like a burrito, a quesadilla.
I yeah,
I'd already eaten the chips
I
there,
see some
apparently.
chips, some sour cream and guac.
Yeah, I probably should not have eaten all of it, but I did, and then I went to sleep, and then yeah, that was a fucking ride, dude. But yeah, what did I say? Gosh, oh, yeah, so this this was all this was all like speech to text. So apparently, I said, "Help, help! You make sure you're not alcohol poisoning." So I feel like shit. Uh, she said, "I bet." So where did you go, and what greasy thing is for dinner? And then she said, "I don't know." At that point, she came up, and I like apparent. I was just flailing around all over the bed, like trying to get comfortable, and I fucking couldn't. And she ordered food, and I was just like, "Oh, I feel like I'm fucking dying." And then I eventually went downstairs and like sat in my comfy chair and put on some Forged in Fire and ate greasy food and just was like drinking water, going, "Yes, this is better. This is much better." And then I think at that point I went to bed because the next day we were hanging out with her mom for like the Christmas Eve like dinner slash movie, and I was just so fucking exhausted the next day. And yeah, just felt like absolute dog shit.
Yep.
Um, and then Christmas Day rolled around. I still didn't feel 100% great because I'm old and can't handle alcohol anymore. And her dad came up, so we spent Christmas Day with him. And oh, apparently, here's a new development. Our bird, Ash, the cockatiel, is turning into, it's flowering into, a full-fledged mature bird, and she is now at a point where she sees feet as sexual objects. And uh, so she gets very territorial with them. So she kind of has, we have her on a no foot policy right now because she becomes a fucking psycho around feet. Um, dude, it was bad. Uh,
What the
so
fuck?
apparent, so apparently, cockatiels for some reason in general have a fascination with feet. They love them because they're different or something. I don't know the science behind that, I'm not a
They're
bird.
they're weird little birds anyway.
Yeah. So, at first you're like, haha, it's funny, she talks to her feet. No big deal. But now she's seeing the foot as like a potential partner and mate. And so if we do anything to try to interrupt that, she gets fucking pissed.
As in
To
like
the point where,
walking.
yeah, well, not walking per se, but if like we're trying to get her off of our feet, if she's spending like a bunch of time with them, like she'll freak out, and she put a few good holes in me
Oh
because she was
jeez.
like super fucking bitey, and I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? So like, yeah, she freaked out Christmas morning, and then that evening again. I thought she was going to be better because I had my feet covered, so it's not like she even had like view of them, but she
Right.
still knew they were there. And the point where she like tried, I got her back in her room, and then she tried to like fucking claw at my face, like, you motherfucker. And I'm just like, all right, this is, to the point where I had to like kind of be like, whoa, like bat her away like that, just kind of force her off. And then I felt like a terrible parent because I'm like, God damn it, I just like,
I just
almost
struck
hit
my
my kid.
child.
Like almost hit my child. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm a goddamn monster. Um, and so yes, it's very limited to no foot policy right now. And then I ordered some fake feet on Amazon that will hopefully,
It just appease.
yeah, they're like for practicing pedicures, and so I got a set of feet for
Oh
her to
my
fuck
god.
with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea now, to be honest. It might make her like more obsessed. But apparently they go through this hormonal shit, and it should hopefully like settle down in like 60 days, hopefully, or less,
Two
maybe like a month.
months. Fuck.
I don't know. So I mean, it's a very, like I said, we're limiting her foot intake because she's a fucking psycho. Um, yeah, it's a fucking wild ride. And yesterday we were supposed to go over to Chess brother's house. I just couldn't fucking do it. I like, and apparently people were like, "Oh man," like disappointed. I'm like, "I'm sorry." Like, I was just fucking. I'm tired. I need to recharge. I'm done with people for a while. Like, I'm at my introvert limit as far as interactions with human beings. So, yeah. Oh, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, what was that? Christmas Day? Yeah, Christmas Day. Also, since my brother lives in Amsterdam, we played some Star Citizen. That was fun. We got to shoot people, and I got stuck in an elevator. That was awesome. Um, because Star Citizen. Why the fuck not?
Right.
And
If
and
there's a
then
bug, that game's got it.
yeah, it really does. It was kind of funny though, because it was like, will this kill me if you come back to the ship and try to call the elevator? Nope, didn't kill me, so that was good. At least we could finish that mission. We got some pretty decent payoff of it. So, and then we tried to go bounty hunting, but all the bounties kept logging off before we could get to them
Ah.
and kill them. So that was disappointing. But yeah, so that game's actually getting a lot better. They've introduced a lot more like fun shit to do as far as it's not just mining anymore. You can actually do bounty missions. You can do like protect people crap. You can.
Starting to feel
He's
like an
been,
actual game.
yeah, he's just been space pirating it up. Like, he's holding people hostage and shit on their ships until they pay like a fee to do something, and like yeah, and you can actually get jail time now in game.
Oh wow. So
Yeah,
like
so
bounties in the game are player to player, aren't they?
they are player to player. Yeah, so if you have if you're a criminal and there's a bounty on your head, players can go collect that shit. And I guess there's a licensing thing that you have to do for it. So you have to become like a licensed bounty hunter in
Wow.
game. Um, and yeah, it's what I keep telling people. Like, I can see why it's taking so long, because the systems that they want to put in this game, uh, this is this is really, I think, the I think the matrix of games where you will be able to just plug in and totally live like a second life if you want to.
That's man.
Yeah,
I that game had such high expectations, and
it still does. That's the crazy
it's
thing.
taken.
But
But I think the biggest issue is it's taken so long to deliver on them.
oh yeah, yeah, that's not a question. But the thing is they've promised so much now that they know if they underdeliver on any little aspect,
They're fucked.
somebody's yeah, they're fucked. So they're doing their best on delivering on shit. And so far, I mean, I bought it when it was on sale, and I'm at a point where I want them to finish just so I know I can get sucked into this game. Because some of the bugs, that you find, they do inhibit that immersive play style. But I know once it's at that point of full release, that game has a lot of small intricacies that I think people are gonna be like, oh, this is why it took so many fucking years to come out.
I mean, it's gonna be
So
at least another 5.
Yeah, and props to them for like having basically creating another studio to do world development shit because yeah,
It got
and
that.
there's
They got that far away from them.
yeah, it really did. I mean, I look at it as some of these ships that they're creating for this game, these are like 20 plus player ships. This isn't like your Sea of Thieves, 4 people on a boat. This is where you could
Oh
have
yeah,
20 people on a ship, everyone doing something different. And that is when you step into these ships and you're like, wow, this isn't just like, hey, I'm in a ship now and flying. This is like, hey, I need 5 engineers, a pilot, 2 co-pilots, 3 gunners, like med bay. I need everything in this fucking ship to work. So it's
yeah.
yeah.
Because I bought one of the ships that was just like a dinky little one manor, and that's
Mm-hmm.
all I have.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I mean, I have just one of the basic starting ships,
And I
but
had a friend who he backed the Kickstarter, and
yeah.
he had a bunch of invite codes, so he was basically just like inviting everybody, and because he was a legacy backer, he had anybody he invited got lifetime insurance.
Oh, nice.
So all of me and all of my friends have LTI on our ships.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. I've got a couple friends who they have quite a few things. They've put, I would say, a pretty decent amount of money into the game as far as like ships and stuff that they have. And
I had a
just being,
I had a friend who kept not being able to decide which ship he wanted, so he just kept exchanging and buying new ones.
yeah, yeah.
And this was back
The
when
old,
just like the hangar module, like only the hangar module is out.
oh yeah. I mean, now I mean, even with, I guess what little you could say is out for the game, there's still a lot of content there. Like my brother bought it not that long ago, and he's put in so much time because of the fact that he can just be a space pirate and hold people hostage until they pay or kill them, and then he might have to worry about jail time, which I guess the longest jail time he got was 13 hours. So he basically was in jail for 13 hours.
How does that work? You just can't.
So so 13 hours real time, not game time.
Okay.
Basically, he's stuck in the cell. He could try to escape, but I guess escaping the prison takes like a ton of effort and work, and you have to have somebody on the outside that can basically fly in, grab you, and then you guys got to get the fuck out of there.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like they've put effort into all these mechanics
Wow.
that you wouldn't think of, like an
So,
actual
like,
prison system.
So going to jail is basically just like a soft ban.
In a way, yeah, it's like, hey, you know, yeah, you got jail time, but obviously,
You got jail time. Go take a fucking nap.
yeah, pretty much. And I guess the longest he got was 13 hours, which was pretty extensive. But yeah, he's been pirating his way to success. Like
Wow.
he went from starting the game fresh to, okay, this is how I'm going to make money by pirating people and holding their ships hostage or just blowing them up and taking their shit.
Wow.
And now he's sitting at like 600K, credits, and it's just like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like,
That's what
yeah.
Wow.
So it's definitely one of those games where if you want to, you can do whatever, and if you find something to make money at that you're good at, it'll probably pay off. And for him, that's piracy, which is fucking hilarious. But
That is
yeah,
quite amusing.
It is, and I really hope, like you said, that it comes out in something like 5 years, because it's going to be a great game if they just kind of nail it like they keep nailing it right now. So
It sounds like they're on the
I'm
right
hopeful.
track. It sounds like they're on the right track. The
Yeah.
last time I did anything with it was right after they had released Flight. Like they had just released
Oh, the
the
flight
flight
module.
the flight module where you could actually fly
Yeah.
your ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, now you can hop to different planets, and there's actually like a criminal outpost that you can go to. It's like the only outpost you can go to if you have any kind of bounty on your head. Um,
Wow.
yeah, I mean the criminal system is very, very robust for what it is. It might be the most robust criminal system for any online game.
Which is interesting to me because it's all player to player. That's what
Yeah,
really that's what really makes it like, huh?
yeah, yeah. So I'm hoping 5 years it comes out and they knock it out of the park. I know the single player stuff just got delayed again. They're not showing anything until they're, I guess he's happy with it. So
Understandable.
yeah, I mean, I especially with the whole cyberpunk thing,
Yeah, right.
they're probably a little hesitant with, a little gun shy with showing anything, 'cause it's
Yeah.
like, oh
I guess
shit.
the next patch that CDPR is talking about putting out is strictly to completely overhaul the AI
Oh really?
because the
They gotta make
AI
it smarter.
yeah, the AI in that game is terrible.
It's not the best.
Like
Um,
I'll ride my motorcycle up on the sidewalk to go park it, and I'll see, oh, there's a person. Okay, I'll make sure to drive behind them because they're walking, and they'll just back into me,
yeah, and then they die for
and then
some
they
reason.
die, and then I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go around the block to lose my bounty.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, you're a
a
little
lot of what they're
star.
doing is they're fixing the cop AI.
Oh, good, good, because the cop AI is terrible too.
Yeah, like
I
that's one
mean,
of the big ones they're gonna fix is the
th-
police AI.
I hope they fix the enemy AI too, so they get the hell away from fucking cameras when they're being like infected with shit. Because that is the easiest way I clear out anything. Is I just like, oh, you have a camera network? Okay, well now you're all gonna fucking die.
Right?
'Cause I'm just gonna hack you all through the camera network if I can see you. So it would be nice if they'd be like, oh, if enemies are like, oh shit, there's a camera here. I
Well,
should
and it's
stay out of
like
sight.
what well, and I see how it works now is if you have your quick hack abilities high enough, you can hack one dude and it'll affect a group of them.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
that was a thing that was bugging me is like there's this group of three guys here, but my quick hacking ability wasn't high enough. So I would just like intentionally get a body found because that takes them out of their group.
Hmm.
Like that takes them out
Yeah.
of their group and they all start going on patrol and they're easier to pick off one by one.
Yeah. See, I rely on just like breach protocol basically so I can just hack everything with contagion. And then once everything's got contagion, I'm just like, all right, what are you guys weak to now? And it's like, okay, overheat. All right, I'll just shock you. You're dead. And then just, but a good contagion will basically spread and then respread to the same group if you're high enough. At least that's what
Good to
I've been
know.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so these dudes are just
I found out that you can if you get your crafting skill high enough, you have to be like level 16 to do it, but if you get your crafting skill high enough, you can upgrade components.
I didn't know that. All right.
So you can upgrade the specific components. And if you just collect things and dismantle things, I by the time I started doing it, I had 8,000 common components.
Oh
And
yeah, that I do constantly.
right. And that's the thing is and then you eventually get your abilities. There are other skills you can spec into that lower the cost of item creation.
Ooh. All right.
So I basically you set or yeah lower the cost of upgrades or item creation. So it normally costs 10 to upgrade, but I've got it down to 7.
Oh, nice. Nice. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go through that whole skill tree.
It takes forever because
I bet.
you
Is
know
there a hard level cap on Cyberpunk? I
not
mean,
that
I
I
know
know
there's
of.
only I know there's obviously a max of 20 per attribute with then perks spread around that whole thing.
Hmm.
But
I don't
I didn't
I
think
don't
there was like a
I don't
hard
know
cap
about
or
a
anything.
level cap. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm almost level 50.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like 18 or 19 or something. Man, it's street cred. Oh, here's another fun
Street
thing.
cred goes up fast.
Yeah, especially if you hack everybody and like then you go around and kill them again because they're incapacitated and you can kill them and you basically double your street cred.
Oh, yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm
your
like,
street cred caps at 50.
yeah, that I know caps at 50. I was just wondering if there was a hard level cap. Um,
Not that I'm aware of.
Good because I want to max fucking everything before I
Right?
finish the story.
Right?
Because I'm that person. All right.
Yeah. I'm working on clearing out every district. I've cleared out
Oh yeah, I've started.
I've cleared out Watson. I've done most of Westbrook, and I've started on City Center, and I've done a little bit of Haywood.
And
But
I'm assuming.
I'm doing all the like the assaultant progresses. I'm doing all the cyber psychos. I'm doing all
Yeah.
the gigs. I'm buying all the damn cars.
Oh, are you gonna, dude? Did you see the guy on Reddit who got all the cars?
There's an achievement for it.
Oh, there
There's
is.
an achievement
Holy
for buying
hell!
all the cars.
All right, I'm gonna have to
But
do that, I
if
guess.
you just do things, you get enough money to buy cars. Like
Yeah,
just doing things, and I've bought I bought like 6 cars now. I still have over 100,000 eddies
nice. I
because I'm starting
yeah, I
with the
don't
cheap cars,
shit.
obviously. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
I bought one car that's essentially like a cockpit.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
I've seen that one.
those dinky little things.
Yes.
It handles like a dream.
Oh yeah, it's
It
a fucking
drives better
smart
than
car. Like
anything else in the game.
even the motorcycles.
Even the
You were saying before
motorcycles,
that.
because this
Oh
thing just
wow.
turns on a dime, as opposed to the
Because it's
motorcycles that have a nice big round turning radius. This thing just goes
yeah.
boop.
Oh, dude, and yeah, that's I do wish we could do some customization to cars. Unless I just haven't found that, but like that would be kind of nice to customize cars a little bit. Even though I guess there isn't really a need because they only are there to get you to point A to B.
Yeah,
But it'd be kind of cool for custom paint jobs or something like that. That'd be kind of nice.
yeah.
I'm not asking for the full GTA treatment since,
Hmm.
again, for some reason I look on Reddit and people are like, "This was supposed to be sci-fi GTA. What the fuck?"
No,
It's like, what
no,
game were you
that was never
fucking thinking?
the direction.
No, I mean, I'm still having fun with it, so
Oh, absolutely.
that's all I cared about. As long, and I know again, it's gonna be one of those games where it's like I'm gonna put a couple hundred hours in, and it'll be worth like the $60 that I paid for
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I am already satisfied, and I guess there's 5 different endings.
That's a lot of endings.
Ones that
Do you know? Can you play after the ending, or am I assuming that your
it
character is like right after?
it so I have a friend who finished it, and I guess it kicks you back to the right before the point of no return.
Oh, okay, okay.
And if you have all the criteria set for it, you can just go all the different endings, just one after the other.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And there's actually like one of the endings is actually a secret ending. So like I guess there's a point where you have to choose which route you're gonna go.
Hmm,
And
interesting.
if you wait long enough, it gives you a fifth option,
Ah, huh. That's good to know.
which is like
Interesting.
I think is like the actual best ending you can get. And there's a lot of like you have to have all of the different priorities set, but if you just do everything in the game, you'll get them. Like my friend told me what all the different criteria for having all the different endings was, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I can just do that.
That's cool. All right. I was curious because, I mean, personally for me, I've been putting off a lot of the main story just because I want to like make sure I do a lot of side stuff.
Oh, for sure.
And, I want all the best implants and cyberware that I could possibly have.
Yeah, I need to upgrade my cyberware. Dude, get double jump as soon as you can.
I already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Complete
I got
game
it from
changer.
the one dude who sells it to me cheap after I rescue him from the.
Complete game changer.
Oh yeah, no, I that was one of the first things I bought was that. Yeah, because there's a Ripper Doc who sells it to you for like 10K cheaper than everybody else.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, some side mission, and you confront him at the end, and you're like, "So, you just doing illegal shit here, huh?" And he's like, "Hey, you want to keep this between you and me, and I can give you a discount?" It's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So he's my hero. Yeah, I think cyberware wise, so yeah, I got that. I got one of the best chips, RAM deck thing majigs.
Yeah, no, upgrading our operating system is huge too. I have a legendary operating system with 6 slots.
Yeah,
And it has like base 11 RAM. So I have like 20 RAM.
yeah. That is huge, especially for some of the bigger bosses that you
Hmm.
dude, cost for hacks is just like holy
Yeah.
shit.
And
Like the worst I've seen.
the higher you level up, the lower that number goes, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And especially if you get a breach protocol out.
Oh man, and I just got I can now infect people with cyber psychosis.
Oh shit.
Yes, I played with that. That actually kind of fucked a mission for me. So I was like, I'm just gonna see what this does, and so I gave it to one of the Tiger Claw guys, and was supposed to be a very stealthy mission, and apparently that kind of fucked me up.
Homeboy
On
just went
getting,
nuts.
oh, he absolutely, I think he killed like 5 or 6 people before he got put down.
Jesus.
Um, yeah, and then like the what's her face? I don't know, I can't remember her name. The Asian lady, fixer who gives you missions.
Oh,
Was it
Wakako?
Wakado or
Wakako?
Wakako? Yeah, yeah. She was like, "This was supposed to be stealthy. What the fuck do you think you're doing?" You know, and she's like, yeah, "This will reflect in your pay." And I was like, "God damn it!" But yeah, so,
I've gotten really good at stealth stuff and sneaking in and out. Like as much as I wanted to just be like, yeah, fucking kill everything, and just like I'm just like I'll sneak in. Like if I'm just doing like a reported assault, I'll just run in and
yeah.
just start punching people because
Oh
I
yeah,
have gorilla
yeah,
arms
yeah.
with a
You've got
fire mod
the gorilla.
with a fire mod, so I'm just punching
Jeez.
people on fire.
The whole time, are you like, this is the fucking dream. This is what I live for right now.
Like
Oh
I
yeah.
literally I'll just like run up to people, charge a full shot, and just punch them, and they go flying. They literally just fly backwards, dead and on fire.
That's great. I should have probably went with gorilla
I
arm. I went with
also
the mantis blades. I don't know.
I also found mantis blades are a little too chaotic for me.
Yeah, I get the same thing. The stealth kill on it's really nice, but other than that, I don't know. I was thinking about trying the mono wire. I hadn't really taken too much into
My
that one.
understanding is I haven't tried it, but my understanding is the monowire is basically just a garrote.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking it's more stealth based too. I'm not
Yeah. Oh, for
100%
sure.
sure. But
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I've got all of Johnny's stuff.
oh yeah,
Full
I
out,
see. I haven't
full outfit.
done anything
You
with
get
Johnny too much.
3, 4 bits because you end up getting the jacket, the shirt, the sunglasses, the gun, and the car.
Oh, you get his gun?
You get his gun and his car.
Oh, what car did he have?
You'll find out. I'm not
Oh,
gonna spoil it
okay.
for you. It's sick.
Is it the
It
is it
handles
the one
handles really
from
well too.
is it the one from like all the cyberpunk posters and
Nope.
shit? No?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'll look it up.
But
Just spoil it.
I'm fine. But yeah, his gun. Holy shit, man.
Dude, his gun was ridiculous.
Uh huh.
Johnny's car. Just show me what it looks like. Oh, it's the okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil that for anybody who's listening.
That's a sweet little ride. But yeah, once
That's classic,
I
man.
get Johnny's gun and I'm just like, yes.
Oh wait, you just get this for just is it main story shit or is it like some
It
sort
is
of
side story.
Oh, okay.
So like
Okay.
it eventually like there's a couple things you do like for Johnny in the main story, and then it ends up you kind of break off and do side things. Like
All right.
Johnny basically gets his own side quest mission or
Wow, okay.
series of side quest missions, which end up being pretty badass.
All right. Yeah, see it's
I kind
just
of wish I had waited on doing one of them until I had all of Johnny's gear, because that would have been badass. Because there's one that I'm like, yes, this is awesome. Like I created a specific save point so I could go back and do it whenever I wanted to.
and is this gear pretty good
Oh
as far
yeah,
as
his gear's
yeah,
pretty good, and
okay.
because it's iconic, you can upgrade its rarity.
Oh, yes. Yeah, which is funny because I haven't used anything other than my iconic pistol that I got since I started the game
Yeah,
at this
if you
point.
have iconic gear, you can upgrade the rarity of it. So
Yeah.
I have Overwatch a sniper rifle that starts as blue, but mine's purple. And then when you as you upgrade it, it gets more mod slots and things like that,
Yeah. Yeah. I
and is
do
just
like that
in
system.
general
That's pretty
better.
awesome. See,
But
I've
it
got a
costs
few iconic things.
but it costs a lot to do it. That's why I was like, okay, I want to be able to upgrade my components.
Also, there's various vendors throughout, like the scrap vendors that have all those components and shit in stock.
Yeah, I should probably start going to those. I need to get better cyberware too. Like I have a few legendary things, but like I found one Ripper Doc that sells legendary everything.
Really?
Legendary quality everything. He's in like Southwest Haywood.
Southwest Haywood. I wonder if I've seen this man.
Because he also sells a respec chip.
Oh, of course, Haywood is real, and I should probably specify Cyberpunk.
Yeah, he sells a respec chip, so you can actually respec your perk
Oh
points.
yeah, there's quite a few of them that sell respecs.
Okay.
Um,
He's just the first guy I found that does it, but he has legendary gorilla arms, legendary mantis blades, legendary monowire, um, any of
this
the
guy looks familiar. I think this is where I bought my legendary. What's it called? The thing that. Uh, yeah, I think it was. Huh. Awesome. Yeah, because at some point I had amassed close to like 100,000 eddies, and I was this was before I even needed to buy a car. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to a Ripper Dock and see what the fuck I can do about
right.
all this.
Well, and that's
And
the
then
thing is
I was,
you never need to buy a car. You just get things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, I mean,
I
I
went
bought a
most
car.
of the game without buying a car. The only reason I'm buying any of them is to get the achievement.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Wow.
And now that I know that,
Thank
I
you
need
so
to
much.
do that.
You know, I don't need your sass.
Uh-oh. I
Said, "Oh
didn't.
yeah, I'm just doing a thing to get the achievement." And Juliana's like, "Oh, you've changed so much."
I'll turn the Spotify up, that way I'm not a witness to anything. I don't know what happened, officer. I was listening to music the whole time. Uh, yeah, this guy's got a lot of cool shit.
hmm
I'm gonna have to visit him after the
But
show.
I'm so the when it comes to Johnny stuff, you get the gun in the car one right after the other,
Nice.
and
I
so
approve.
you get the gun first, and then if you want the breathtaking achievement, don't kill him,
Okay.
because if you kill him to get the car, you don't get the achievement.
Oh,
Because I
but do you get the car?
you get the car,
Oh, okay. You still get the car. All right.
but you still get the car, you just don't get the achievement for it because you didn't do it the right way or whatever.
Okay. All right.
Because like you kill him and then you just loot the body and you see the key. But like if you didn't know what any of that stuff went to, you wouldn't really guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, something to keep in mind. Don't kill the bad man.
Don't kill the bad man. All right, we've hit an hour, and I think we're both pretty tired. So I think we're
We
gonna.
are tired. We always can't be on our A game, guys. All right, I funneled most of that into drinking, and
Right,
look where that got me. So
you got one of our most chaotic shows last time.
holy
That
fuck,
was
dude.
monstrous.
No, I don't even. Yeah, it was 3 hours. Like as far as I'm concerned, we should split that into three goddamn parts
We could.
of pre-drunk, good drunk, oh fuck drunk. Like
I
that's a good title for it right there. Pre-drunk, good drunk,
drunk.
oh
Oops.
fuck drunk.
Pre-drunk. Good.
Whoopsies.
Pre-drunk. Good drunk.
Oh,
And oops.
oops. Oops.
I think I might actually split that into two parts. At least two parts.
All right.
I
Yeah,
might
two-
I might
two
do
would be-
I might split it at like the Steam Awards. Cuz we spent a
Wow,
good
did we?
hour plus on the Steam Awards.
And you know what? That right there, that's quality. That's quality you can't get from other podcasts that I'm unaware of at the time. So
I'm sure they're out there, but we don't pay attention to them and they don't count. So
no.
anyway,
they don't
that's
We're all that counts.
right. We're what matters.
We're the only thing that matters.
We're special, damn it.
Yeah, we're pretty much like the best thing on the planet. So.
Yeah, no, we're pretty great. But
And we're humble.
super humble.
Super humble.
More-
We're the humblest fucking people on the planet.
I'm more humble than you, quite frankly.
Yeah, probably. That's how humble I am. I'm humble. I'm humble, and I'll admit that.
All right. Well, it's been good.
It's been one.
Sorry, it's a little short, but yeah.
Not
Thank
sorry.
you guys for
holidays.
yeah, right. Thank you guys for putting up with our shit for the week, and catch you in the next one.